It seems only yesterday I was checking out the awesome exhibits at the New York Maker Faire, but it turns out that was like 5 years ago. Yeah. Well, that all changes now. After all of these years, I'm heading back stateside once again for 2 amazing events this July, starting with Open Source in San Francisco. What do you get if you combine the best aspects of VidCon with the Maker Fairs of the past? Well, you get Open Source, an incredible new event for makers and creators happening July 15th and 16th in San Francisco, California, with interactive exhibits, talks, panels, many of which I will be on, and a gigantic list of your favorite online creators attending. It's going to be massive. I am so pumped. There's even going to be combat robotics, which is awesome, and I might bring along something I've been working on in the background to compete and destroy everyone, or explode trying. I'm not too sure what's going to happen. And I'm also going to bring this. Who remembers my Fallout 4 inspired 3D printer build? This scratch-built printer is getting a complete overhaul with the latest and greatest components in the 3D printing world, and I'll be exhibiting next to some of the most insane projects you've ever seen on this platform. There's links in the description below, but wait, because there's more. Because I've already flown the 15 hours to get there, I'm also super keen to announce that I'll be attending LTX. That's right, this Linus Tech Tips as a featured creator. I know, I'm also in shock. The Linus Tech Expo has been on my bucket list since it was first announced and has grown into a huge technology expo where you can see the latest tech, chat with the community and creators like myself. There's a lot on offer. But now we get to the sticky point of this video. Now, the organizers of both events have been incredibly generous and kind, and they are covering my accommodation while I'm there. But I need to get there, and flight costs at the moment are absolutely insane. I could hook up with some sponsors that would heavy hand what I do over there, or I could offer you a deal like never before. This is the Maker's Muse Ultimate Model Pack. It contains the best 3D printable models I've ever designed on this channel, including many that were never released publicly. From convenient test prints like the humble Maker Coin and XYZ Test Cube, to calibration prints like the popular Clearance Castle, torture tests like the notorious Lattice Cube torture test, and puzzles like this print-in-place 15 puzzle that you can customize yourself with the source files included. If you've ever wanted to 3D print your own Rubik's Cube like Hamish Blake just did for his kid's birthday cake, you can find my incredibly experimental anything to 3x3 model, which lets you cut up almost any 3D file into a unique twisty puzzle in an instant. It uses Boolean differences and it's really easy to use. I actually used it once to turn a 3D scan of a pineapple into a unique 3x3 Rubik's Cube. It's crazy, and it's one of many files that you can find in the collection. And of course, it wouldn't be Maker's Muse without a huge array of mechanisms, from intermittent motion of the Geneva mechanism to the two-way to one-way mechanism that you can't ever turn backwards. And last, but certainly not least, is this. Yep, you guys asked for it, the full design files for my giant RGB fan. I'm not gonna lie, it's one serious project to undertake, and the back is designed to be CNC'd from a plate of MDF, but you could always modify the design files to suit your needs, because I'm going to also include those in the pack, and figure out your own method of making it rotate if you so choose. Just please don't hurt yourself if you decide to go with a giant brushless outrunner like I did. All proceeds from this pack go towards funding my trip from the land down under overseas, and it's hugely appreciated. There's an absolute ton of value in there, and it's only going to be available for a short time. So grab it while you can, because I probably won't be repeating this. You can find more information about the pack and the events I'm attending in the video description, and I cannot wait to meet you guys at Open Source or LTX. Catch you later, guys. Bye.